More recently, we've kind of taken this a step further and developed themed banners and poles. These are situated at the moment outside the town hall building. Again, we're looking at the same type of poles that were used in the Fáilt Ireland's heritage signage, but having our own twist on it, I suppose, and taking into account our maritime heritage. You can see the sail shape there as well. We work with some very good graphic designers and bringing in our heritage theme onto these. What we're doing as well is introducing these into a lot of the approach roads into the town. And really, what we're looking to do is inject colour and vibrancy into the town, which has been considerably lacking. Another project and another vision of the local authority was to develop an enterprise culture in the town. At this point, I think there was a real realisation there wasn't going to be this white knight arriving into the town, opening up a new manufacturing plant. So in the historic core of the town, there was a 19th century old convent that the local authority redeveloped into, as I said, an enterprise centre to nurture small business, provide them with a business environment where they could, really, I suppose, try to do it for themselves. The facility, 3,500 feet of dedicated office space. The funding came from agency funding, the Enterprise Ireland, the Leader agency, and local authority funding. It's a really high-spec building now, has 15 people in full-time employment across a range of industries. And we're not just leaving it at that, we're looking at now redeveloping some outhouses into craft workshops as well. So what you're doing is really taking an historic building and turning it into a living building. Some of the current projects then that we're working on at the moment is we're trying to reopen the iconic clock gate in the in the town. Where we are with that, in 2008 the Heritage Council funded a feasibility study on the building. After a lot of consultation with the local stakeholders, the proposed use of the building was as a tourism building, to open it up the various floors, an interpretive floor, a craft pod, a recreated jail scene, and then access to the viewing tower on top. And you can see there some of the sites, or the views from the tower as well. So where we are at the moment, we have our feasibility study done. We then went on to do a conservation plan and developed a business plan on it. And like I said earlier, it's not about, we're doing this on systematically. We're breaking this down now into two phases from here. So we're looking at, first of all, the conservation and restoration works will be done first as a first phase, and then secondly looking at the fit out of it. So we're looking to our local leader company who have been who are very happy to talk to us on the conservation works, and then we're talking very kindly at the moment as well to Fáilt Ireland for the fit out of the building. The business plan is estimated that the return to the local economy will be in the region of €400,000 per annum. So another project that we're really excited about, and it's a really recent project, where the first phase of it is the rollout of an eco boardwalk across our 3 blue flag beaches. What we're looking to do here, I suppose, was create a formal connectivity between the town centre and the Quality Hotel and apartments, self-catering apartments in Red Barn, which would be by road about 3 kilometres outside of the town. So there was always this, I suppose, lack of connectivity and a disjointment, I suppose, really between that family market who were staying there. So this is providing them with a pedestrian access across this boardwalk. Again, it's been done in 2 phases. The first phase was 395 metres of this hardwood deck, and the first phase, it's due to be completed really by next week, And the second phase then, again, we're gathering all of our information, and that application will be made shortly to Fáilte Ireland to fund this under the Capital Infrastructure Fund. It's just another photograph again of the boardwalk. It's really giving people a lift as well in the town. They're really positive about it too. The group that, the Youghal Socio-Economic Development Group, what we, as well over the last 2 years, is we took on an events manager to run events in St Mary's Collegiate Church and in an arts centre which is adjacent to the town hall. It's brought in close to €300,000 to the local economy, again bringing life to a historic building. Our annual medieval festival has been hugely successful. Back in 2008, KPMG undertook an economic impact survey which indicated that with an investment of €16,000 that the festival brought 480,000 to the local economy. Just before Christmas, there was a very interesting development with the tourism industry and CIE Tours International in particular. They're the biggest incoming tour operators in the country, last year bringing 35,000 people into Ireland. They undertook a familiarisation trip of Youghal and were hugely impressed with the investment in heritage, the formal heritage trail that has been developed, and undertook a couple of trips themselves, and they have guaranteed that they will now bring 2 tour series to Youghal in 2012 and up to 5 tour series in 2013 to Youghal to undertake the guided tour. So again, in 2012 alone, we are looking at 176,000 minimum to the local economy on the basis of this. And these figures are generated, or we have gathered these figures based on the Fáilte Ireland per diem spend research template. Again, the local authority has invested hugely, and really, I suppose, form part of their marketing strategy is investment in the town and its fight against litter control. And we came 7th this year in the overall standings in the Irish Business Against Litter. And we're very proud to say that we are Cork's tidiest town for 2011. The challenges, and I suppose really this is a huge challenge that we know we have to overcome. We, as you can see, we've made huge strides over the last number of years, we believe, in Youghal, but still that negative perception is out there amongst the media, but also amongst the local people as well. So our challenge is to, I suppose, really change the mindset, first of all, of the people of the town, but also then, to take on a rebranding or a vision exercise as well to change that mindset and get the word out there. I suppose we've been quite inward looking in that we have been focusing on our product development, and now the next stage is to really get out there and market our town. This article actually was going back to April of 2011. An Irish Times reporter did a huge article on how do you fix a broken town, and some of the photos that they took were shop windows of side streets, and took it on, of course, the muggiest, foggiest day in the town. So again, we feel it was totally unrepresentative of what the town represents now. The challenges ahead, as I said, getting the community to buy this. Really, how can we get everybody to work together? Again, there's a lot of different sort of factions within the community who feel that they have the right approach. Sometimes maybe they feel that things aren't happening quick enough, but our challenge is to actually sell that idea to it, that this is the correct approach, and the investment in heritage. Again, the cuts to funding, it's going to be a huge challenge to us. And also the tourism projections from Fáilte Ireland saying that we actually are hugely reliant on the domestic market, and that spending, while there are more people holidaying at home, they're spending a lot less. The uncertainty with the euro, that the UK market are planning on staying at home in 2012. Having said that, what Fáilte Ireland have actually said is that maybe they would consider part of their staying at home and seeing Ireland as part of that, actually, that market as well. And really, I suppose what we're looking at is to try and target the overseas higher spending visitor as well. So that's the end of it. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much.